Hello guys, I'm S3D and this is gonna be an unboxing of the Bandai, of the premium Bandai of course, the Tamashii Nation webshop exclusive, the Robot Damashi or the Robot Spirits, version anime stand for action, new imagination, memory, emotion of the first generation. Zaku Canon version anime. So this figure was released in 2017, made in China, and the number for the Robot Damashi line is SP, meaning it's a special premium Bandai, and of course it comes with the premium Bandai mailer box. So we're gonna set that aside. Since it's a premium Bandai product, it's pretty much given that there's not gonna be a lot of accessories and stuff like that, and there's probably gonna be a lot of numworks. This one retails for I think when it was released, was announced at like 60 something, close to, yeah, I think around 60 US dollars. Basically, I think was like 6,100 yen or something like that. 6,100 yen. But anyway, it's recommended for ages 15 and up. So that's what it's recommended for. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the figure. I'm actually very excited to get this. I'm actually very surprised that I actually got this all the way from Japan in a very timely manner. I was complaining about it last week. I talked about my Zaku worker, and I was like, my Zaku worker has already arrived. Where is my Zaku cannon? I actually ordered this before my Zaku worker. So anyway, here we have the instructions. I have built both versions of the high-grade Universal Sentry Kit of the Zaku cannon, and they were both premium Bandai as well. So it's very annoying. I think I pay good money for this one too. This is basically close to $100. It's crazy. It's very high up. So anyway, and also this thing is discontinued, so it's kind of hard to find. So I'm actually really happy that I pay the amount that I pay for this kit. Alright, so in the instruction it shows that this is how you attach a cannon. These parts on the side, I think these are extra shells, and you can actually, they're actually removable, unlike the high-grade kit, which is permanent, molded. Alright, and then we also have the cannons on the back right here. This is actually very nice. Articulation on the shoulder. I mean, just basically like any other Zaku. I don't think we really need to go over the articulation, seeing how they're all exactly the same. Yeah, even the shoulder is exactly the same. So you have two options. You can use a rabbit ear, or you can use one single antenna, just like the high-grade kit. This one actually comes with a Zaku machine gun, unlike the model kit, which doesn't come with anything. I'm pretty sure it doesn't come with anything. And unfortunately, this one does not come with any effect parts. So that really sucks. And it doesn't come with any heat hawk. So it's gonna be a relatively short review from the look of it. We have the sticker here, so you can put on the stickers. Even got the spider sticker right here. It says spider. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe let me adjust the lighting right here. I don't know. I think that might have actually made it worse. Let me lower the lighting. Nope, it doesn't work. Just believe me, it says spider, and there's like the spider logo, so you can have the Spider-Man. Yeah, like my high-grade gold review. All right, so I have a plan. What I'm gonna do with my videos. I think there might be a way to save this channel just a little bit. I'm not ready to give up yet. I'm gonna try this thing called just unmonetize all my videos and unlist them and put them on Patreon, free to watch, and hopefully that works. I'm gonna put some of the videos on there, and then the rest I am going to, if you want to continue, people want to continue supporting my channel, and maybe support possible creation of new content in 2020. I know I said something about not doing any more stuff in December 1st, 2019, and I'm gonna stick to that. But you know, if there's a way around it, you know, I'm gonna explore all my options. So anyway, let's go ahead with the review. I went off on a total random thing, but here we go. Here's a tray for the Zaku cannon. Yeah, if you're watching this video, we're in the process of this thing called the coclpit at the end of the year 2019, and everybody, all the toy content creators are getting screwed by the FTC in the United States, the Federal Trade Commission. All right. So that being said, I guess you guys get an idea what I was talking about if you're watching this, like, you know, sometimes in the future. Okay, so anyway, let's see, what do we have? We have the Zaku machine gun. This Zaku machine gun is actually different from other Zaku machine guns. This is a different mode. Yeah, completely different mode, unlike any other Zaku machine gun. The ammo is actually placed offset. I think this is designed specifically for the Zaku cannon, so you can actually hold it due to the way the figure is designed. So we have the Zaku machine gun here. See, we got the. You know, honestly, I didn't know these were shells on the high grade kit. I never built a master grade, so I don't know if the parts are separate. But on the high grade, I have no idea what they were. So that's pretty sad. But now that I got the Robot Damashi figure, I know exactly what they are now. Okay, and then we have the cannon right here. This is actually very nice. We have articulation, and we also on the master grade, you have the option to do the shell injecting gimmick. I guess on the figure itself, it doesn't have that function. Well, that's one thing the master grade has over the Robot Damashi. But the Robot Damashi itself, for the most part, I think is maybe on par with the high grade kit. Aside from, you know, just having slightly better articulation and being a figure. Now, unlike the high grade, it doesn't have the cockpit gimmick. On a high grade gold kit, you can actually open up the cockpit. So, yeah. Surprisingly, that this thing is losing to a high grade kit. Now, what's cool is that you actually get two antennas here for the head. So, in case if you break one, you have another one. So, I'm actually going to swap this out because I prefer the rabbit ear. And they also give you 2 pairs of rabbit ears. So you get these ones, and then you get an extra set right here. Okay. And the rest of it are just hand options. So there we go. Alright, just go ahead and pop this off like that. Again, you can actually adjust the mono height just like any other Zaku figure. So, you know what, I kind of jumped the gun here. Shouldn't have pulled this thing off like that. Let's go ahead and put that back in there. Well, unfortunately, it looks like it doesn't fit. Well, you know what? I built the model kit using the rabbit ear on both of my kits. So I guess maybe I can stick with the single antenna here. Yeah. I'm gonna just get used to this look. Okay, so here's the Zaku cannon. Let's go ahead and flip around to the back. Let's go ahead and install these shells. Yeah, right there. You see the groove? The groove actually goes in there like so. And just push it through like that. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not know what those were on the model kit. Alright, and then we go ahead and plug in the cannon itself. It's not a Zaku cannon unless you actually sports a cannon. Let's go ahead and raise the arm. Again, I don't really need to talk about articulation on this figure because it's basically just another Zaku. But I'm gonna talk about you know, this mold because it's actually, it has the same articulation as any other Zaku, but it's a completely different mold. So the feet are different, the lower legs are different. We got the power cables. I think the power cable might be shared with the ordinary Zaku. Yeah, knees are different. We got the different thighs. We got a different front skirt, different side skirt, different crotch piece. Retains all the function of the standard Zaku, but we have a different body. We even have a different waist, different head. The head can look up. Obviously, the backpack is completely different. The shoulder armor is different. The shoulder armor is different as well, of course. Very obvious. The forearm armor is different. So there we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to display this guy with the... what's that? The Zaku machine gun. I think I'm just have him hold the cannons. Yeah, you can see the opening on the these slower cannon guns are a lot bigger than the model kit, which I like. Means that it's firing a larger caliber weapon. Of course, this thing is anime. It's supposed to be anime accurate, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, we got the hand options. So I'm gonna use these pair. These pairs are designed specifically for the holding the cannons. There we go. We got the tree here for the hand options. We have open hand. We got trigger fingers for the Zaku machine gun and 2 expressive hands. All right, so let's go ahead and see how finicky these wrist joints are. Again, ball peg, these are very risky. They tend to break or have problems, so be very careful when you're doing this. I actually want to do this so the hand can hinge up and down. So I'm going to put it in like that. Again, be very careful with this because you know, if you're not careful, you can break that peg and you'll be SOL. Especially don't do it on the first try. There we go. That's nice. Okay, definitely love it. Okay, the handle, unlike the model kit, cannot move, so that's gonna work. Okay, so there we go. This is actually pretty cool. Looks like you can really raise it as much as I like to. So yeah, you can't really raise the arm because I guess this is this thing hangs at a weird angle or something. Let me see. Okay, there we go. You have to push the arm out a little bit if you wanted that to work. How does this thing work? Oh, okay, you can actually hinge this thing back like that. And I guess that's what I'm gonna do. It looks a little weird though. Okay, let me see, let me work on this elbow real quick. So this is supposed to be a double jointed elbow, but somehow that shoulder pauldron really gets in the way. There we go, got that to work. Okay, you can raise up the shoulder pauldron a little bit to get it out of the way. Yeah. I keep thinking these are stickers, even though they're painted. I think they're actually painted very well, so that's good. On the high-grade model kit, it's a sticker, and that thing has some problems, like, you know, peeling off and stuff like that. Okay, so basically now I have to replace this hand, so we can install the other gripping hand. Again, I want to do this at an angle so we can raise up and down. And you want to be very careful when putting this in. So anyway, at this point, you're going to figure out that I'm not going to go over the articulation on this Zaku cannon because it's just like every other Zaku robot Damashi or anime Zaku that I review on this channel. It has the exact same articulation. Alright, and it's got this peg hole on the bottom too for the action base. So there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide this hand into the handle if I can. Looks like I kind of pop out the joint a bit, which is not good. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to do this again once this thing is properly installed. I'm gonna rotate that so the hand go up and down. Okay, let's go ahead and get this back in here. These hands are actually really nice. These rubbery hands, definitely better than like the splitting hands in the model kit. Okay, so that's actually very nice looking. I just need to get it posed properly. Yeah, this is legit. So there we go. Here we have the Zaku cannon. An actual Zaku cannon, not like a bullshit Zaku cannon test type or whatever. Yeah, this is an actual Zaku cannon. This is cool. Alright, let's see if he has any major restrictions. It's just like any other Zaku. It has the same articulation, same waist gimmick. The power cable actually goes all the way to the chest. But, you know, if you guys think Zaku cannons, this is pretty much just like any other Zaku cannon. And it's basically the same, Zaku figure. Same Robot Damashi version anime Zaku figure. So yeah, what's my recommendation? Well, if you need to have a stable, solid Zaku cannon figure in 1/44 scale, or I mean a solid, stable Zaku cannon 1/44 scale, and don't mind paying like $100 or more than $100 for something like this, then yeah, by all means get it. It's a lot more sturdy than the high grade Universal Sentry. No, the HGGO Model Kit. And yeah, it doesn't actually have all the gimmicks. It doesn't have like the opening cockpit and stuff like that, but it's got improved articulation everywhere else, and it's got extra parts here, like those shells. Yeah, and it just feels overall a lot more sturdy. The waist section is kind of weak, but everything else is very solid, especially the legs. No loosey-goosey legs, no loosey-goosey shoulders, no loosey-goosey cannons, and stuff like that. Alright, I think that is pretty much it for this review. Let me know what you guys think about these, the Robot Damashi version anime, Zaku Cannon version anime. That's pretty much it for this review. Thanks for watching.